Hello everyone, this is Roxas1559. Welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy. Last time, I had a hard time inside of the second warp room, getting ourselves the secret warp inside of, I believe it's Air Crash? Yep, Air Crash, doing a Snowbiz, and that was pretty much it because I spent so much time in Snowbiz. In this episode, we're going to the Eel Deal to get ourselves the green gem. Alright, so here we are inside of the Eel Deal, our first sewer level with the scrubbing bubbles. And for some odd reason, eels. Alright. 1, 2. Scrubbing bubbles! That's literally what those things are. You can't tell me otherwise. Nope. Go up. Go up. Up. Go up. Go up. Who puts armor on rats? Oh, I needed that. There we go. And looky here. Bunch of nitro crates. Well, they will not fool me. All right. So, there's a rat in armor, guarding the green gem. Those eels look terrifying. Right now I gotta watch out for the rat. Definitely gotta watch out for the rat now. Should be over here. No. Almost walked right into that. Just gonna do a jaunty little walk. Jaunty little walk. Okay, now for a casual stroll. Alright, so that's the green okay, almost walked into that. Rats in armor! It's like the mud crab armor. Only more ridiculous. And great! I died! So now I'm back here. On the bright side, I can get the Aku mask! Stupid sliding platforms. There we go. I barely stepped on its tail and crushed it. Come back here, Mousy. Let me go down. What's the point of putting a checkpoint right next to a bonus stage if the bonus stage counts as a checkpoint? Logic. Right. Belly flop. Right. There we go. That's another bonus stage done. I walked right off the platform. Didn't think I could do that. Right. Well, I was supposed to spin the rat into there. Hello, Crystal. Right, and boop. Did not see the barrel. My bad. Mousy! Ah, I hate the very wide hitboxes things have in this game. Okay, so I can't spin them? No, you can't. Then how are you supposed to get through that? It used to be that you could spin them. I wasted 2 lives. So far, I haven't had to do the suicide count yet. I've just been dying on my own volition, which would warrant me doing the suicide count, because that's what warrant my own volition means. All right. Okay, I shouldn't have been able to crush that mouse. All right. Crush everything. Crush them all. All right. And here we have the nitro box. Crash climbs fast, but it looks very slow. You should see Coco's. You're gonna see Coco's climbing animation later, and it's downright hilarious. At least this isn't Wrath of Cortex climbing speed. Oh my god. It is the worst when you're going for relics. Alright, grab all the Wumpa fruit. And these should be the last 2 boxes. Yep, that's 79 out of 79. These mines look terrifying. Why did they give them mouths? Like, they were creepy beforehand, but now they're really creepy. Like, why? Why would you do this? In this case, I think it was Cortex, because I don't think Brio... Like, I talked about this earlier. I think Brio's the one who's doing most of, like, the enemy forces inside the levels, but the way that they're roboticized, it makes me seem like it's Cortex. Either way, got crystals on the brain. We keep eating diamonds. And we're shitting out emeralds. There we go. That's the Eel Deal. So now we're gonna do Air Crash. This is the first level that's going to have a death route inside it, which means if I die once, I have to restart. Because death routes, how they work is if you... Oh, yeah, see, it just said right there, a perfect run to a death platform makes it appear. And pretty much if you end up dying, then no death platform for you. Now, we can't get the box gem. And now I can't get the death route gem, because I slipped off the gosh darn platform. And why is the lighting good in this room, but in other rooms it is atrocious? I am pissed. Seriously, why is the lighting good in this room, but in other rooms it's absolute shit? Don't slip off the platform, Crash. That would be bad. Now, we can't get the box gem inside this stage because the box gem inside this stage is locked behind another exit. But what we can do is get boxes, get me lives back because I ended up dying. Also, I like the little hue that they added to this stage as well. I like the little hues that they add to the stages to differentiate them. Right. Jet board. There we go. Death route platforms up over this way. I want to do this. Meanwhile, telemarketers keep calling. Going to just ignore it. I should probably check my actual phone to see if this is actually somebody calling me. Nope, it's telemarketer. Sorry about that. I had to check. Alright. I have 44 lives. I almost fell into the water. There's the death route platform. Grab the crystal. And the thing about death route platforms is, now that you've reached the platform, cheated death for the time being, oh god. The thing about death routes is the moment you have gotten the platform to spawn and you've ridden it, you can end up pretty much getting it to stay spawned the entire time, unless they change it inside of this version of the game, which I don't think they did. That'd be some shit if they did. Going across. Hippos! Don't mess with them! Alright. Gem. And let us leave the stage since we cannot get the box gem. And now we go to a stage that's going to cause the suicide count to actually be used. I think. Yeah, we can do one more stage. Could have already been done with this warp room if I hadn't, you know, messed up on Snowbiz so much. So, victory dance. Yeah. So, we got Barrett and Crash Crush. Well, let's do the one that the suicide and death count's gonna go skyrocketing. There is a trophy you can end up getting for getting Crash to become an ice cube inside this stage, but you can't have Polar on it. Alright. Hello, Polar. So, meet Polar. And meet Death. Hello, Suicide Count. I've missed you, Suicide Count. I've missed you. As he lies to himself. Honestly, I'm gonna just submit this right now. I think the hog controlled better than the polar bear does. And that's not saying much. Oh, gotta kill myself. There we go. See, the stage is not long, but there's a section inside it that's kind of tricky. And I do need to do a suicide to... Well, that was a suicide because I missed a box. Whenever I miss a box, it's always going to be a suicide to the suicide count because I'm going to look for the nearest thing to kill me. Right now I got to keep track of the suicide count. Alright, now this is the part of the stage where it can be kind of tricky. So what I'm going to do, hit that, get in the ice. And Crash Cube. That's a suicide trophy. You have to make sure Polar is not on you. You have to make sure Polar is not on you when you end up doing that trophy. I don't know why. It's very specific. But you have to. Also do short hops to get around that section. Alright, so Suicide Count had a lot of use in this stage. And hello, beautiful. So, there we go. And now the polar bear stages you could actually end up doing pretty simply. You know what? Do I want to end it off or do I want to finish the warp room? That's the question. Kind of want to finish the warp room. Make Crash regurgitate more crystals and pull gems out of his orifices. Meanwhile, Polar's just like, why, Crash? Why? So, next stop, Crash Crush. Oh, goody. Bad lighting. So, let's say goodbye to the boulder after this, because after this we will not have the boulder anymore. We'll have something else chasing us. Huh, did not go away the Wumpa fruit. There we go. Checkpoint. And I think my parents are home. Which means I gotta go and shut my door. But I want to do this. Go this way. And I'm gonna be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. The door is closed, so let us get back to recording. The reason why I don't record with the door open is because sometimes I get a bit too loud for my parents, even though I don't talk that loud. Yeah, I don't understand it either. I'm gonna come over this way for these crates. And hate those mines. Hate the mines because they give you such a delayed reaction. All right. Dang it. Dang it. This is bad. I don't think I'm far enough. Okay, so it wasn't yet. Thank God. E4, 5. Boing. Boing. Must get Wumpa fruit. Must get lives. It was so easy to build up lives in Crash. Why did I do that? It was so easy to build up lives in Crash 1, yet in Crash 2 they made it harder. Which stinks because still got that trophy to get 99 lives. Oh, it's doing that thing again. It's doing that thing again where it's pushing me away. That is weird. There we go. 103. Crystal. All right. Time to run. Now you want to get enough speed because of this box. Nope, gotta kill myself. I got a life, only to lose a life. See, I guess it's only Crash 1 that the boulder doesn't do that. Which is a shame. There we go. And that should be a gem. And we are now done with the second warp room. A lot of suicides in this episode. So, pull a crystal out of my ass. That has to hurt. And I've got gems on the brain. Probably wants to eat them again.
Of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Remember, I'm counting on you.
Fun fact, that part of the cutscene was talking about the platforms, I believe. But it's time we fight the Komodo Bros. And Komodo Bros. Boop. Just run on the outside and never get near the center for the Komodo Bros, because what'll end up happening is they will end up, well, one of the Komodo Bros, Komodo Joe, I believe it is, will end up throwing and swinging his scimitar at you. All right. Stop it. Stop it. And goodbye. And Komodo no mo. So, there we go. So next up, we go up. And if we try to go to a stage.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Fun fact, if you are Coco, while you try to use some of these cutscenes, that you will switch back to Crash, because only Crash is allowed to see the cutscenes in the game. Same works for boss fights as well. You can't fight bosses as Coco, which is a darn shame. But at the same time, you have a chance of a glitch occurring, and where Cortex's hologram theme will end up continuing to play instead of the warp room theme, which is actually how I believe we've actually gotten the track online now. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This is Meroxis1359. Next time, we're gonna be starting on the third warp room. See you all next time.